I seen this on my recommended page, like while I was off stream, and I was dead ass gonna watch it off stream, but it was kind of interesting. So I was like, fuck it, we gonna watch it on stream instead, bro. You hear about Lil Tay? I did, bro. R.I.P. Real shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know why niggas beefing with a child, bro, but hey, rest in peace. Real shit. Rest in peace. Watch Gear 5 Luffy. I already have, bro.
Everything.
All right, so look, basically this video is every useless body part explained from head to toe. Some informational shit. If y'all ever want to sell some of y'all organs, here we go.
Body has some meaning. We're going to take a look starting at the head and go all the way down to the toes at some of the most interesting body parts that have often been categorized as maybe useless.
Bro, why
auricular muscles. Some people have muscles where they can wiggle their ears a little bit. These are rare. We have 3 on the outside. So
these are what? Wiggling ears is rare? Yo, where do I sell this motherfucker? No, where do I sell this? This is useless.
So these are remnant auricular muscles that originally had great functions, particularly with sound, the way your dog or your cat do. Even in many of the monkeys, our ancestors' ears are able to move.
Yeah, I can do that though. I can wiggle my shit. So like that mean I can sell this somewhere. I can sell it somewhere, bro.
Bit with sound, but now they've largely lost that function and they are usually considered vestigial. The term vestigial comes from the Latin meaning footprints. So there are structures that were thought to be sort of footprints in time, giving us little clues to what came before.
That nigga needs to get some veneers,
bro. When we hear a sound, do not necessarily move our ears in that direction. We tend to move our entire head towards the sound. What's interesting to show that it's still—
oh shit, so it does work? So instead of turning your head to the whole thing, you could just wiggle your ear and listen?
Hooked up. Studies have shown that when we hear a sound, the brain areas that deal with these muscles have some activity. Plica semilunaris.
Nigga, what?
When you look at the medial side of the eye area, you're going to see a vertical line. Here is the location.
Yeah.
Next time you look at a dog or a cat or a reptile, you'll notice that they don't have 2, but they have 3 eyelids. We have an up, we have a down. They have one that goes side to side. That's the nictitating membrane. And this little fold is the remnant. We know we don't have it in our closest relative, the chimp, and we don't have it in ourselves. It's a moistener.
Bro, what the fuck is going on? Do I have every single one of these? This nigga said after this video, I will make it out the hood. Nigga finna make it out the hood as a cyborg, nigga. Hell yeah, though.
And apparently we have sufficient moistening. I ain't gonna lie,
I might have to too, bro.
Wisdom teeth, technically known as our third molars. You can see here they're largely problematic, in which they bend or twist, and you have to go to the oral surgeon to have them removed over the eons of our evolutionary changes.
But the thing about my wisdom teeth is that they don't like bug me. They don't really hurt. They just like annoy me because sometimes they be biting the side of my cheeks. I had 6.
Our diet became very varied. The molars are grinding teeth.
I have all
for
2.
Eating leaves and vegetable type things. We became more omnivorous. This is a gorilla. And you can see how the face is very forward in a gorilla. In the course of human evolution, our face became very flattened in. Our molar teeth became shoved all the way back. The molars became squished in. We developed a very, very pronounced chin, found only in Homo sapiens. It's a distinguishing feature of our species, and we're not exactly clear what made it come about. It's a byproduct. It's called a spandrel. Sometimes things occur in our body that had no discrete meaning.
Why does he talk like that, bruh? We know you want to keep niggas entertained, but like, why does he? But if you think about it like this, niggas wasn't really doing it like that. Like, bro, I'm still listening either way, bro. Calm the fuck down. I'm telling you. Like, what the hell?
Meaning or function. Male nipples.
Ooh, bet.
Nipples are extremely
Slice them
important
motherfuckers off.
They're important
Slice
for
them
breastfeeding.
motherfuckers off.
But why do I have a nipple? The male nipple is not useless. It's highly stimulatable. It is an erogenous zone, and these are not
They're highly stimulatable, like I mean, so basically he's just saying like when it gets cold, like when they get hard or something, like he ain't lied.
Unimportant things. By the way, for example, dogs and cats, they
that,
have multiple nipples. There's a developmental ridge.
Snip my nipples off. Why would I need them?
That's called the nipple line. Nipples can appear all along a series of lines. And you may find, for example, that somebody has a nipple all the way down in the pelvis or frequently in the armpit.
Which one of y'all weird ass niggas got an armpit nipple? I know out of everyone in this stream, one of y'all niggas got an armpit nipple. Don't lie. One of y'all saying ill, but I know somebody in here hiding and shit, bruh. Which one of y'all got an armpit nipple for real? I ain't judging. I'm not judging. I'm gonna make fun of you, but I'm not judging though. I'm not judging. I'm telling you. Nigga said I have one. I knew it.
Is a bit of a throwback. We sometimes call it an atavism. And that term is usually used for something that has missed a few generations or something.
Why is his nipple so swollen? But listen, imagine, right? Bro takes his shirt off or something. Like, imagine, listen, you had like a nipple on your armpit or like on your stomach or like a third nipple, and you take your shirt off, a nigga like, ugh. At that point, bro. At that point, you just got to get a tattoo over it or something. Like, that's crazy. But if you get a tattoo over it, would it be overstimulated? Because he said they could be stimulated. If you get a tattoo over like like one of your other nipples is like a type shit.
Thing that pops up due to an interesting recombination of genes. Body hair. We
take it all off. Nah, take it all off. Real shit. This shit annoying, bro.
Have hair, but our hair is not densely packed all over like our closest relatives. Hair's prime function is for thermoregulation, and it played a very vital part when our ancestors came from forest-like environments, helping to keep heat in. When it got too hot, it kept heat away. We lost our hair. The weather was changing.
That nigga's balls was hanging. That's informational though. This is informational. That doesn't count. Twitch, that doesn't count. That's informational. Bro, why you looking, nigga? I was looking at the monkey. Nigga, his balls was just hanging.
Things were shifting on the plains of Africa, and our ancestors started to go to savannas.
Bro, I'm ready next
we were
time.
Starting to be bipedal. We were starting to be hunters.
Like
we were starting to learn to run, and the loss of hair helped us in our active lifestyles with sweating. The glands involved in sweatings are much greater in us, and it allows us to maintain our temperatures better. Hair in our furry relatives had a purpose with little babies being able to hang on to it. We think we still maintain the little grasp reflex of newborns, and that has been related back to it. Certain areas in primates, particularly apes, became hairless early on. The face. We do a lot of signaling with our face.
This nigga just ugly, bro.
So do chimps.
Why did y'all put an ugly ass nigga for the example? Like, for what though?
Gorillas. We do retain some hair on the top of our head, in our anogenital area, and in our armpit area.
What
the brain.
The fuck was that? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, take it all off, bro. Like remove my hair, bro, for real. There's no reason I should have it then. There's no reason, bro. It's just annoying.
It has to be kept somewhat cool. Hair up there aids in cooling the area and protecting it. And that's why they seem to be retained. Erector pili muscles produce the effect of goosebumps. Here's a hair, here's an erector pili. What they do when they're still...
Nah, goosebumps are kind of useful. I mean, not really, like, or only when, like, you, like, kind of nervous or it's cold or something, but, like, goosebumps are kind of cool. Can you sell goosebumps on the black market or something?
Stimulated is they contract, they force the hair to stand erect. It'll aid in the skin responding to some type of threat. You'll get the hair stand up in the back of your neck. When this occurs in our ancestors or your cat, the hair will become puffed up. What does that puffiness do? It increases the appearance of your size.
Ugh. That motherfucker, like, I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker got up there.
So it's a display feature as well.
Goddamn.
Appendix. This is called the cecum, and this worm-like structure coming off of it is known as the appendix. It's not useless, it's very useful. Because it was removable, the appendix was thought to be vestigial, and worse, bad.
So it's very useful because it's removable. That means I can sell my appendix for no reason. I almost died because of the appendix, bruh. Damn. They tried to get your ass gone. Hey, I'm glad you okay, bro.
Because it can swell. What we've learned over the last few years is that the appendix has helpful bacteria and assists the gut when there are different problems and diseases.
Oh.
Coccyx.
What? Tailbone?
The coccyx was our primitive tail. Here we can look and see.
We don't need a tailbone? Bro, take my shit out. Pause. But like, bro, I like dead ass. Dead ass, bro. I had to take the surgery and then my biology teacher flamed me too and gave me a lower grade because I said it was useless. What the fuck? Your biology teacher a hater.
The vertebral column, the last 3 to 5 vertebrae that comprise the little funky thing that looks like a cuckoo's beak that's known as the coccyx. This is a vestigial structure. A distinguishing difference between great apes and monkeys is that none of the apes have tails. Our ape ancestors do not locomote the same way a monkey does. Swinging through a tree, they locomote differently. The more these animals started to walk on all fours, and then with us to walk bipedally, the tails were not useful any longer. And so it was pushed to the side. It became a vestige. Every once in a while, pretty rare, due to an interesting recombination of genes, somebody is born with a tail. Pyramidalis muscle. If you look in the mirror, you will notice your six-pack. I don't have a six-pack anymore. I never had a six-pack. This forms what's called the rectus sheath. We have a muscle called the pyramidalis because of its shape. At one time, it was thought to give support to the abdomen. Various monkeys are shown to have it. In us, it's become very small, and we're not really certain what it does. We might have lost it because of our unique mode of bipedal locomotion. Every time we've modified our locomotor behavior, certain muscles enlarge, certain muscles become less. We have a number of muscles in the body that have become largely vestigial. They've shrunk. Their function has shifted. Plantaris muscle. We have a muscle in the leg, which is...
Lil Tay is alive. So, 5, show us your abs, weakling. You nigga, why do you want to see my body? What the fuck, you weirdo? Nigga put the emojis acting like he don't want to see it, but he really do want to see it, bruh. Fucking weirdo. No. Let me get the link. Send me the link, bro.
It's become largely vestigial.
Bro.
It's become just a tendon.
I don't know.
The plantaris comes from the area of the knee, comes from the femur, and goes all the way down to have a separate tendon. They are larger in the apes. We have a number of muscles in the body that have become largely vestigial. They've shrunk. Their function has shifted.
I want to clip all your awkward moments.
Feet. The human foot has been modified solely for the purposes of ambulation, for running.
Imagine being flat-footed, though. Like, I would be pissed off, bro. I would be so pissed off if I was flat-footed. Thank the Lord I'm not.
In order to do that, we have a double arch system. One arch goes from front to back. We call this a longitudinal arch, and another goes side to side to reduce muscle usage. This is one reason why a chimp or a gorilla cannot ambulate or run the way we can. They don't have double arches. Their feet tend to be flatter, and every once in a while, we'll have somebody who genetically born with flat feet. Here's an individual who is showing what we call pes planus, or flat feet. The arches sink. When the arches sink, the muscles that go underneath it must fire. So anybody with flat feet has to use muscles to try to pull those arches up, and that's very expensive. I'll also tell you how you can damage your arches. Nobody.
Like, why does he talk like this, bro? Why does he talk like this, bro? It's okay, bro. We're not first graders, my nigga. Just talk normal.
Never anticipated something like high nipples can millions of years to create. There have been body parts that have diminished greatly.
As long as my dick is still useful. Hell no, let me chill out. But nah, that was a little cool, you feel me? I'm definitely gonna sell some of my shit. Some cool shit though. And nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy.